What is up, everybody? Tom again here from the State of Real, and today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit off topic. So, most of you guys who are subscribed to my channel or who have been here before know that I do car stuff. Some of you also might know that I'm also in the military. And recently, if you guys were following me, you would know that I got married. So, today we're going to talk about my tattooed ring and why I did it, because if you guys have been married or wear rings and work on car stuff, I'm sure you've come across the fact that it's extremely annoying because it gets caught on things, your ring is getting scratched up, or you take it off and you lose it. Or if you move to one of those jelly rings like I was using before, like the silicone rings, it ends up like somehow absorbing oil and gasoline and things like that. It gets stretchy and just falls off. So I've gone through maybe 20 bucks worth of those jelly rings and hated them. Absolutely hated them. They get dirty and they like feel weird on your fingers. So I finally spent the $60. Yes, it's $60. And I got my finger tattooed. And I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like now. It's been, I think maybe 3 months since I got it done. And as you can see, my fingers are a little bit chapped. I was cleaning with Purple Power, so they're a little bit flaky. So I gotta put some lotion on it. But notice that it's not on the bottom. And the reason that you don't tattoo the bottom is because the ink ends up falling out because I guess the oils in your hand don't allow it to stay there. So go into the appointment knowing that it's only gonna be on the top. And definitely trust your tattoo artist to, tattoo your hand as best as they think they can possibly do. Now, mine, I did a solid band, as you guys could see, and this was just the first appointment. Now, for $60 at my local tattoo shop, they provide the first initial appointment, which is to put the first ink down, and then they do a touch-up for free. And as you can see, there's some areas there where the ink fell out a little bit more than others. But overall, I freaking love it, because when I'm in the engine bay, I have no problems with it snagging. It looks cool. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a ring, but it still gives, your woman or however you want to justify it, their satisfaction for showing that you're still married. So, just wanted to do that. I'll put some pictures here at the end. Sorry, they're not sideways pictures, so they're gonna be cropped a little bit. But these are little pictures of the progression of the tattoo. Now, the first time you get this thing tattooed, it's gonna create like a film. And that film looks super dark, and I was really happy with that. I thought that's the way it was gonna stay. But over time, that layer of ink ends up peeling off. So don't be scared about that. That will happen. I know for a minute there, I was like, oh geez, what is it gonna look like after it peels off? You saw what it looks like now. Looks fine, and it'll look even better once it's touched up the second time. You can get it touched up however many times you want. It's been 4 months since this has been set, so I don't see it fading or bleeding out. It hasn't really changed its shape at all since my first appointment. So that's my puppy outside. She gets jealous when I'm videotaping, but definitely an awesome thing. It didn't hurt, honestly. Everyone is always talking about, oh, it hurts so much. It didn't hurt. I had a full conversation with the tattoo artist the entire time. Yes, it's not comfortable because you're getting stabbed with needles, but don't be afraid. It's not that big of a deal. It goes by very quickly, and you can tell the tattoo artist how, you want to size it or whatever. But I would definitely, lean towards doing a solid band than doing anything kind of artistic, because it's not going to last. It'll bleed out. And in fact, she used a really small, I guess what I would call a detailing needle on the edges. And you can see there's a little bit of bleed there. But overall, looking at it from afar, it doesn't look too bad. I'm satisfied with it. I'm sure there's people that could critique it, but as long as I'm happy with it, that's all that matters, I guess. But yeah, definitely don't get anything too ornate because it will bleed. I have seen that. I have a lot of military friends that get this tattoo done and they do like all these little squiggly lines or their names together or hearts or Roman numerals for the date. It looks horrible. So that's why I went with the solid band, and I'm super, super happy with it. So if you guys are thinking about this, do it. I suggest doing it. You'll 100% love it. And if you don't, then it's a small area that you can get touched up with the laser and removed. So I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. You guys will love it. So thanks for watching this video. I just wanted to give you an update. I'll put these pictures here at the end of the progression of how everything went together. I did also want to show you that this is the oil or the lotion that I used the entire time on my tattoo, and it worked really good. The tattoo artist recommended it as a cheap alternative, or I think it was A&D oil, but that's more difficult to find. So I went with the other stuff here. But that's it, guys. Check out these pictures.